My name is Rick, and I'm briefly going to show you how to make your own percussion caps. And why would you need that? Well, it's pretty obvious that percussion caps have been very difficult to get lately, the last couple of years, and unavailable in a lot of the sources and that we normally buy these from. And I'm worked out figuring a way to make my own, and I'm going to show that to you. I know that your muzzle-loaded guns, whatever they may be, need to require percussion caps. This is one of mine, which is a Dragoon, and it's the Colt copy made by Army San Marco in probably the 1980s. It's a good shooter, and I've used it to test the percussion caps I've made. Start with the tools that you need. Well, you will need to make these caps a 9/16 hole punch used to punch the little disc out of soda can. Need a hammer to make that happen. A board of hardwood such as this oak, because the hole punch will not punch these out over soft wood. You'll need a driver like this. This one is a 1/4 inch screwdriver that I've cut off, and these are star drivers used to push the paper caps or the roll caps into the percussion cap. Little metal cup that you make. You will need a star board. That's my name for what I have here, which is a piece of oak with a 1/4 inch hole drilled, and then a bevel cut from the top level down to about the middle, and it's about 3/4 to an inch wide, and has bevels cut, 8 of them at least, and their purpose is to relieve the stress on the cup as it's forming, and it creates folds and makes the cup form properly. If you don't have that, you push a piece of metal down through there, it'll just break through. This is the way to keep it from doing that. And when you have one of these, I found out that I could make lots of percussion caps with one of these. The first one that I made was right here, and it has made a lot of caps. And you see I've worked and to create probably 1, 2, 3 star holes with this one, and you have a 10 and 11 hole for the number 10 cap and number 11 caps. But the most reliable hole that you make is a 1/4 inch. And then I take inside this hole down there with a little file, cut V's all the way around, matching the 8 star points, so that you have a way in which the percussion cups forms when you push it down there. And I'm going to make a percussion cup from them right now. I have several of those. that I prepared. This one, you'll see that it's kind of brown. That's because these that come from the soda cans have a lot of paint on them, and I used an alcohol burner to burn the paint off, and it makes them reliable and formable. So I'm going to take my star and make a cup for you. Percussion cap cup. You can't see it here, but I am putting it on the star, and you need to be able at least to see what I'm doing. Okay. I use this 1/4 inch punch to do that. I'll take the board and the piece of metal disc, put it right in the center. Put the 1/4 inch rod there, and really need to the higher I get it, the more you can see. Okay. There we are. And you can see the little disc is set right on top of that star. I'm going to use this 1/4 inch rod, put it right in the center, and push it down. There's no charge in this. There's no mixture, but it will show you how the cap is made. I'll push that down there. A little bit off center, but it came out to be a pretty good cap. Very good cap, actually. And later on I'll show you about how to put roll cap in this. And what do you do next? Well, you need to be able to cut these little rings from your soda can. A soda can will make about 60, but they have to be prepared, and I do that with the alcohol burner. There's this paint that's on this soda can metal will keep it from being formed. It'll just bend, and it'll break before it'll bend. And I take my needle nose plier, a 9/16 disc from the soda can, heat it up, and you can see that the paint burns off of it. One right there. Two. Three. These three discs will be enough for the demonstration here. Now then, I'll take the star forming board I have, and I'm going to put a red ring cap in this, and you can see these pretty well there. The way I do that then is to use a large star driver. So I'm going to raise this up high enough for you to see it. I take the disc and center it on the star right over the 1/4 inch hole. Take the red ring cap and I put it on the end of this driver. And set that over the hole, centered, and push it down. Careful, because I have had them go off. Mostly not. And push through there. I have another board that I use as a follow-up board. It has no cuts or anything, just the hole and a bevel. And I push the cap down through there, and it levels the bottom and makes the sides parallel. So here we have a percussion cap that is completed. It's well made. It fits on my revolver really easily. And you can see that it is there. And I'll make one more. But this time I'm going to use the roll cap. And not the red ring cap. the roll caps, which all of us are familiar with from the time we were little kids, using them in our toy. In those days when they sold a lot of Western toy guns, use two of the spots. So I cut two of those. And fold them right in the middle so that you have one on the either side. There are other answers to this, how you place them in there, but this works for me. So I take the disc, put it over the star. I lay the double roll cap right in the center. Centering it is real important if you want a good usable percussion cap. The disc is centered over the star. If you want to know how to do that, you may have to mark some ink limitations on around the star to know where to set the disc at. But the paper cap goes right in the center, and now I'm going to make that into a percussion cap. And what happens is you see that it's flat on the bottom, and I push it through here. Actually, the 1/4 inch one is a little too big to push it through, which is okay with me. And so I have a, like I did before, I'm going to I'll drop it here. I'll make another one. Take a metal disc that I've heat treated by burning. The roll caps. Cut two of the spots off. Fold in the middle. You can see that. Put it in the middle of the disc. Quarter-inch driver, and push it all down through the hole. Sometimes they don't form very well. You have to reform them or start over. And I will demonstrate with the pistol. This one did not come out very well. It's off center. You can see that. That's not what we want. One more. I'm running out of time here. Two more dots. If I was making them, it really wouldn't take long to make a lot of these. And how quick is it to make a percussion cap? Not long. I might glue these on there, and I haven't tried that really. I do have some double-sided tape that I may experiment with. This is going on. This is my last one here for this demonstration. Okay. Push it down so that it's, yeah, it makes a flat bottom. And it makes a nice percussion cap. And I'll put this one on the pistol. So now we have a cap made with the toy ring caps, and a cap made with the paper roll caps. Yeah, come on. Yeah, I deformed it and bent it when putting it on there. And you can see you can rework them if you have to do so. I'd reshaped it. After I bent it down to shape, put it back on the pistol. Now I've got two caps. The first one is the red ring cap. The second one is the paper roll cap. Let's see how they do. This is not loaded, but I'm going to fire them anyway here. So both of those caps work. Thank you for watching.